No, come here.
Oh,
We're starting.
okay.
All right. What's your name? Tell us about yourself.
Roger Hamilton, paraplegic, 26 years now. So far, that's all I got.
Okay. Well, tell us your backstory.
Okay. Well, when I was 18, I ended up working in a gas station. We got robbed and I got shot twice. That's what put me in a wheelchair. After that, I ended up in 3 car accidents. Every year for 3 years, within days apart. Was November 12th, November 9th, November 11th. First one put me in a coma for 7 years. Second, it was complications. Everything healed. Third was a hit and run. I moved to Pittsburgh. I lived there for a year. Moved down to Fort Lauderdale. I got slammed by a car 2 weeks before graduation. Had a compressed fracture. Then after that, my education got ripped away from me because I crossed the 2-year mark by 4 days. And so ever since then, I've been trying to do everything on my own. And then at the same time, September 11, 2012, I got slammed by another car. And yet, for some reason, my butt's still here. So that's pretty much my backstory so far. So.
You're lucky to be alive, man.
Oh no,
Holy crap!
I'm very lucky
3
to be
car
alive.
accidents?
Yeah, well, when I got shot, I knew I.
Dude, like you have like 7 lives.
Oh no.
Like
Actually, you know what? I feel bad for the cat. You know, God's gonna give me as many lives as He wants me to give.
Yeah?
The cat on the 9th life, He's gonna be like, So, but other people refer me to the Final Destination kid. You know, he keeps coming back for me.
Okay.
But my life is in God's hands, so He backed off. So.
You know what? I do want to ask you a question. With every time you face like a near-death experience, what is that like? Do you have like epiphanies? Like, have you seen the light before?
No, actually, when I first got shot, I thought I was alive through everything. I got shot 2 times. The manager got shot 2 times.
Holy
I
crap.
arched up, yelling through the ceiling at God to let me live. I'll live like this for the rest of my life. As long as it keeps me alive, I'll stay like this for the rest of my life. And something told me to lay down at the last second. And right when I laid down, the 3rd bullet just missed me in the wall. It was a .357, but the person was so high on drugs they used a .38 caliber bullet. So right there in itself, I'm very lucky to be alive. Because if it was a .357, I wouldn't be here, the bullet. Now, so far, He's kept His promise. You know, 3 car accidents later, getting slammed by a car not once but twice, and I'm still here. When I got hit by the car in Fort Lauderdale, just after I got baptized, I looked up at the sky and I said, "Yo, man, what's your deal? I get saved, I get shot. I get baptized, you run my butt over. You want to take me, take me. I'm ready to go." But in that moment, the Holy Spirit just flooded in me and said, "Hey, you know, everything's going to be fine. Not that it's going to be okay fine alive, but if I died in that moment, my afterlife is going to be okay." And that's the day I lost all fear and everything. Because all the other injuries before that, I was afraid to die. I was willing to deal with God, just do whatever I can just to stay alive and everything. But now, I don't have to worry about it because I know He's there. He's always going to watch over me. He's always going to provide for me. I moved down to Miami in 2012. I was literally homeless and everything. And I had some people that took me in. You know, they could have went to jail and everything, and but they took me in. So, but after that, I was able to get into a house, climbing up and down the stairs. I was in the best shape of my life. Then I met a guy up in North Miami Beach. He is also in a wheelchair. So he invited me to stay up there 3 miles from the beach. I said, okay, 3, good for me. I used to wheel 10 miles from North Miami Beach up to Hollywood Beach. That took me 4.5 hours. Once I got up there, it's like 30 blocks right on the boardwalk. You can see the beach and you can see the water and everything. So I spent about another couple hours up there wheeling. Then I wheel another, 4.5 miles back. I get home around 3 o'clock in the morning. So, but anyway.
Why do you think, I don't know how religious are you, but why do you think God kept you alive?
Well, that's where it comes to long story. Okay?
Long story?
I know, you have to understand the long story.
All right.
Now, I call it the power of 3. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God created me, Jesus saved me, and the Holy Spirit guides me. My mom had four kids, Tim, Wayne, I'm Roger, my sister. Between my middle brother Wayne and me, my mom had a miscarriage. I became the 3rd child. So the Holy Spirit's been trying to get my attention ever since I was born. Now in 2nd grade, my teacher called me, this kid named Ernie, to play with this kid named Adam. So I got guided to Adam. Adam became my surrogate brother, because Wayne was a year and a half older, and he used to like beat the crap out of me all, my life and everything. Plus, took all the girls that I like. But anyway, Tim, this is where it's significance. He's 5 years older than me. The grades go about 4 years. So when I got the 5th grade, he got the 9th grade. When I got the 9th grade, he graduated, but then he went into the Army. He had to go to the Gulf War, go to boot camp. So when I got into 10th grade, he got a boot camp. Then he got stationed over in Germany for what? 3 years.
Wait, hold on. People on YouTube
I know.
have very short attention spans.
I know.
I'm sitting here listening to you, but these people might have like tuned out.
I know.
You gotta go quicker. It's okay. We're practicing.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you gonna do with the rest of your life now that God has kept you alive? Why are you still here? What's your purpose in life?
Well, my one pastor, when I got hit by the car right before graduation, 2 weeks before graduation, I called him up. I said, "Dude, could you tell God to back off?"
Okay.
And he sat there and he goes, "What?" He goes, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "I just got slammed by a car, dude. I'm laid up in the hospital, or laid up in my room and everything with a compressed fracture." And he goes, "God's given you a gift." I was like, "What? A bullseye?" And he sat there and he laughs. He goes, "No, it's that, Roger, you're in my congregation only for about maybe 2 weeks, and you got baptized, and then you moved down to Florida. You've been down there for what, 5 months now? I got people in my congregation that has been talking nothing but negativity. But when you came, I thought it was my job to help them. But when you came and you've been down there for 5 months, I haven't heard anything negative out of these people, and they still bring you up, and everything. You don't realize it, but there's so many people so lost in darkness, so far from the path. They got so much stuff bogged down on them, they can't see the light. But when they stop and talk to you for 5 minutes, they ask themselves, dang, if you could survive everything that you went through, then maybe what I'm going through isn't so bad." And it helps them put their lives in perspective.
I see.
And everything. And I see it every day. When he was telling me that over the phone, the first 6 years before getting hit by the car, and I've had people on the street. They come up, I tell them a story, and all of a sudden they just reach my hand, shake my hand, like, "Give my hand back. I don't know you," But I never really looked through their eyes until the pastor was talking to me. Then I could see what they were seeing, So now what I do is I wheel around with my basketball down in Miami Beach. I get compliments from everybody. Say, "Dude, you're awesome." One ball just bounced over to this other guy and everything, and he's sitting there and he's like, "Dude, I have to tell you, I've been homeless, I've been sleeping on the beach and everything. I've been feeling real low. I got so much stuff back down on me and everything. And but could you mind if I ask you, what happened to you?" And after I told him everything that happened to me, that boy just gave the biggest smile in the world and everything. He sitting there and he's like, "What the heck am I complaining about, man?" He said there, he's like, "You're going," and I was homeless too at the time. But yet it didn't affect me. I'm still wheeling around. I'm me. I'm like outgoing. I'm expressive, and everything. I don't let it stop me. People are like, "How can you be so strong?" I was like, "That's because I have God in my life. If you don't have God in your life, you're lost, and everything. But I'm not going to sit here and preach to you because it's your choice, and it's free will, and everything. I choose to look at it this way, a positive way, And so wherever I go, in North Carolina, I was wheeling up and down the parking lot. People would stop at the traffic light and then pull into the mall and then just sit there and watch me. All of a sudden I get done with my 10 laps. Then they sit there and like kids pop out the window. "Whoa, you're awesome, dude." And then I talk with the parents and they're sitting there and it's like, "Wow, I've never seen anybody like in a wheelchair like playing the basketball like you do and stuff like that." And but there's other times I flipped out my wheelchair on the sidewalk, cracked my kneecap. Didn't even realize it because I can't feel my legs. And then all of a sudden I had no way of getting back in my chair, and I sat at the traffic light and there's like 7 lights, cars going by, people waving at me. And I sit there and I was like, "Okay, how am I going to get back in my chair?" All of a sudden I saw the bank down the hill and there's an electrical box popping up. I wheeled down with my wheelchair, put the wheelchair back up against it, turned my butt around. Since it's on a hill, I slid right in my chair, pop wheelie, go left and right. Now I'm actually out in the parking lot. And all of a sudden the people up on the 3rd floor, they're all like, "Yeah, man, yeah, awesome, and everything." And I sat there, I was like, "What the heck? If you're up there, why don't you come down and help me, But I realized it wasn't for them. It was for me. I had to decide, because my counselor, when I was in counseling, she always said, "There's nothing that you can't do. If you find something that you can't do, look around your surroundings. Your surroundings will reveal the very thing that you need." And even to today, 26 years later, that scenario comes up every single time. And it just blows me away. That's the one wisdom that always stuck with me. So, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's a lot more, but so.
All right.
All right.
Thank you to the audience.
All right. Well, anyway, I thank you for listening to me, and appreciate it. And hopefully, I'll post some more. And look forward to hearing your comments. And see you next time.